The blue was moving slowly at first, then stopping, then moving again. On the screen, a narrow road stretched across a quiet industrial area, barely lit and rarely used at night. The live location link had been active for 11 minutes, refreshing in real time. It indicated that she was there, or at least that her phone was. The person following the link watched it hesitate, near a bend before settling. Coordinates locked with near-perfect accuracy. But when they arrived, there was nothing. No car, no person, no sign anyone had been there. Just an empty road bordered by silent warehouses. And yet the location continued to update, insisting she was still there. She had shared exactly where she was, so why didn't it lead to her? Her name was Amara Bello, 27, organized and predictable. She worked in logistics, where timing and precision mattered. She wasn't someone who disappeared. On March 14th, she left work at 6:42 p.m., seen on security footage walking to her car while using her phone. At 6:47 p.m., she shared her live location with her sister, Kemi. It wasn't unusual, but this time there was no message, just a link. Kemi opened it immediately. At first, everything looked normal. The blue moved along Amara's usual route home. Then, at 7:03 p.m., it changed direction. Instead of continuing home, it turned onto a narrower road, one Amara never used. The movement slowed, paused, then continued deeper into an industrial zone. By 7:09 p.m., it stopped completely. The location stayed fixed. Kemi called her, no answer. That didn't move. When investigators reviewed the data, it appeared reliable. The timestamps were consistent, accuracy within a few meters, and no signs of GPS error. The route matched known roads until 7:03 p.m., when it sharply deviated. Movement between 7:04 and 7:08 p.m. was irregular, short bursts followed by pauses. Then it stopped. The phone continued transmitting from that exact point, unchanged. Kemi arrived at the location around 8 p.m. The area was empty and quiet. No car, no trace of Amara. Police searched the surroundings, nothing. No witnesses, no cameras. Only the location remained, precise but unhelpful. Investigators reconstructed her movements. Traffic cameras confirmed her route until 7:02 p.m., when her car slowed slightly at a junction. Another vehicle appeared briefly behind her before disappearing. Phone logs showed her device was unlocked at 7:03 p.m., then quickly locked again. No calls or messages followed. Signal data showed a brief connection to a different cell tower, slightly outside her expected path. Then at 7:08 p.m., motion sensors recorded sudden movement, followed by complete stillness. A critical detail emerged. After 7:09 p.m., the phone showed no interaction. It was still transmitting, but untouched, stationary, unattended. That changed everything. If the phone was there, but she wasn't, then they had been separated. Search teams expanded beyond the pin location. Behind a row of abandoned warehouses, they found fresh tire marks leading off the road into a concealed loading area. There, partially hidden, was Amara's car. Unlocked, empty. Her belongings were still inside, but her phone was missing. The realization was immediate. The phone had been removed and taken back to the road. Left behind intentionally. The location hadn't failed. It had been used to mislead. Further investigation uncovered signs of activity in the warehouse area and partial footage of another vehicle. That vehicle was traced to a suspect connected to the area. The timeline became clear. Amara had likely been followed after leaving work. At the junction, something forced her off her route. During that moment, she activated her live location possibly as a warning. But once the situation escalated, the phone was taken and left behind to delay anyone trying to find her. The location was accurate. It showed exactly where the phone was. But it didn't show where Amara had been taken. In the end, the case was resolved through persistence and careful reconstruction. The truth wasn't the pin location. It was hidden behind it. The precision of the data had created a false sense of certainty, leading searchers to the wrong place at the most critical moment. She shared her location, believing it would lead someone to her. Instead, it led to an empty road. Because sometimes, the thing you're following isn't the thing you're looking for. She shared her location, but the truth was somewhere else.